Heather One Paul here. Today is March 1st, and we're going to look at today's pick 4 numbers. Now, if you guys saw my last video, I gave a pretty good strategy for. If we go to my last video here, how to win pick 4 box more frequently. It's a pretty good strategy. Everybody seemed to be liking the video. One thing I didn't mention in the video is it's a pretty effective strategy, but if you lose, or find yourself losing, I do what is called the Martingale Strategy, which is if you lose, I 2 times my bet. So that will cover your losses in case you lose, but you at that time you have to make sure you have enough in your balance to cover that, because every time you do lose, you have to go, you go from 25 cents a ticket, and if you lose, the next time you go to 50 cents a ticket, and if you lose that, then you go to 75 cents. So it'll go up 2 times the more you're losing. So you would have to make sure you have enough. But not financial advice. I just wanted to mention that. But today I'm just going to kind of go over the pick 4 numbers in general. I'm going to try and go through as many as I can today. And, this is basically what, if you saw the last video, it's basically what I do. The only difference is, instead of doing this on video with you guys, I would have a sheet of paper and I would be writing down all the doubles. But right now, I'm just going to be going through this real quick. So let's just start with Arkansas. Okay, Arkansas, there's no doubles here, so I wouldn't play Arkansas today. California, I don't think California had. Yeah, I wouldn't play California, there's no doubles. Colorado. Nothing for Colorado. Connecticut. I wouldn't play. Yeah, wait. We got the day. Okay, so for the day, Connecticut, if you were to play Connecticut, I would play the 5, the 4, and the 3, all unmatched numbers. Let's do Delaware. Okay, so Delaware for the day. My personal opinion, I don't think that's going to be an unmatched number, but it could come out as a double because the numbers are too high. But if I were to play this, I would play the 6, the 8, and the 3. All unmatched numbers. District of Columbia. No doubles there. Let's do Florida. No doubles in Florida, so don't play Florida today. Let's do Georgia. So we got one for the night. Don't do midday, don't do evening, but we got night. Could come out as an unmatched number, but the numbers are kind of high. I'm predicting it's going to be another double, but you never know. But if you were to play this number, I would play the 1, the 7, and the 9, all unmatched numbers. Let's do Idaho. Okay, this one to me is a pretty good candidate because the 2 and the 3, they're all pretty low numbers, but the 6. But if you want to play this one, play the 2, the 3, and the 6, all unmatched numbers. Don't play the night because there's no double. Let's do the next one, which is Illinois. Okay, so we have this one. I think might be a double that comes out, but if you want to play this one, play the 0, the 8, and the 2. The evening is unmatched, so I wouldn't play that one today. Let's do Indiana. Wouldn't play the midday, wouldn't play the evening. There's no doubles there. Indiana. Let's do Iowa. Wouldn't play the midday, there's no double. Wouldn't play the evening, there's no double. Kansas. I don't think Kansas has it. Kentucky. Okay, well, so this one has a lot of high numbers, so I personally wouldn't play it. But if you want to play it, I don't think it's going to be an unmatched number that comes out. But if you were to play it, play the 9, the 7, and the 3, all unmatched numbers. Don't play the evening because there's no double. Kentucky, Louisiana. They have a lot of high numbers lately, but I think this one might be a double that comes up. But if you want to play it, play the 3, the 6, and the 9. All unmatched numbers. What is that? Louisiana, Maine. Let's do Maine. Okay. A lot of the doubles today are high numbers, so I think a lot of them are not gonna hit today. If I was personally going through all these numbers and picking one, I wouldn't have actually picked one that I would play yet because a lot of the numbers are high. This is the example right here. It's got 9, 3, and 2. I think it'll be a double that comes out. But if you want to play it, play the 9, the 3, and the 2, all unmatched numbers. The bottom here, the evening, if you want to play that one, play the 3, the 9, and the 5. Let's continue on to Maryland. Maryland, we have, if you want to play, these are all high numbers today, so I don't know what the deal is. I personally wouldn't have played any of these that I have come up. Personally, if I would put money into it, I wouldn't have played these because all the numbers are high. I'm looking specifically for a real low number. And I'll point that out if I see a real low number, that one I would play. So if you want to play Maryland, the numbers are still high, so it could come out as a double. But 6, 4, and 8, all unmatched numbers. The evening, the 9, the 2, and the 5, all unmatched numbers. Massachusetts. Don't play the midday, there's no double. Don't play the evening, there's no double. Michigan. Don't play the midday, there's no double. If you want to play the evening, you can play the 5, the 7, and the 0, all unmatched numbers. Minnesota. Nothing for Minnesota. Mississippi. There's one for Mississippi. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Anyway. These are still, the 9 kind of makes it iffy for me, but it could come out as a double in my opinion. But if you want to play it, play it with the 3, the 4, and the 9, all unmatched numbers. And when I'm saying playing these numbers, when I say play these numbers, I mean play them as a box. I'm saying you're going to play 3 as a box, 4 as a box, 9 as a box, all unmatched numbers. These are all the numbers that are different. When I say play these numbers, I mean play a box, because it would cost a little bit too much. You can also do that other strategy that I talked about where you take a stab at it. And basically, if you would pick one of these 3 numbers, you pick one of these 3 numbers and you play it all as a straight. Because you know that one of these numbers is probably going to pop into the next drawing. So you have a 30% chance of winning, but it's going to cost you around $400, $500 per play, so it's very risky. And if you wanted to play all 3 numbers, it would cost probably $1,500 to play all 3 numbers, and then you would win back. If you did win, you would win maybe $500 to $1,000. I don't know. I haven't known the math. Let's keep on going. That was Mississippi. Mississippi, Missouri. Don't play midday. It's no double. Play if you want to play the evening, you play the 4, the 1, and the 5. All the match numbers. Montana, I don't think Montana has it. Nothing for Montana. Nebraska. Nebraska. I don't see anything for Nebraska. So let's go to New Hampshire. I wouldn't play. Oh, actually, the midday, there's too high of a numbers. There's a lot of high numbers today, but this one might come out as a double. But if you were to play it, play the 9, the 3, and the 2. Same thing for the evening. There's a lot of high numbers, so you're risky to play those numbers. But 3, 9, and 5, all the match numbers. New Hampshire, New Jersey. I wouldn't play midday. There's no unmatched numbers. I wouldn't play the evening. There's no unmatched numbers. New Jersey. New Mexico. Wouldn't play the evening. Well, let's see, go up here. Okay, here we go. Out of all the numbers I picked today so far, I would play this number. This is the number I would pick for today because the numbers are low enough. So you got the 2, the 0, and the 1. I would play the 2, the 0, and the 1, all unmatched numbers. And I would play the evening because there's no double. New Mexico. New York. New York. For me, anything past 5, if the number is 5 and above, what I look for really is the numbers between 0 and 4. If I see all the 4 numbers are between 0 and 4, those are good chance numbers for me. But if it's any of the numbers are on there that's like 5 to 9, I really don't play them. But if you want to play this one, 4, 8, and 5, all unmatched numbers. Same thing with the evening. I would play the 5, the 3, and 0, all unmatched numbers. North Carolina. Do they have it? Would play the daytime. No double there. If you want to play the evening here, I would play the 5, the 8, and the 2, all unmatched numbers. That was North Carolina. North Dakota, do they have it? They don't have it. Tennessee. This one's a good one, even though 8 is there. If you were to play this one, play the 1, the 0, and 8, all the match numbers. Wouldn't play the midday. The evening here is a good choice too for me personally. It would be another option if I were to personally play this number because the numbers are low enough. But I would play the 0, the 3, and the 2, all unmatched numbers. It's Tennessee. Do Texas. Good old Texas. Okay, so the morning, I wouldn't play this one because there's 3 numbers that are the same. I wouldn't play the day because it's not a double. And I think the evening might come out as a double because the numbers are too high. I personally wouldn't play, but if you want to play it, play the 9, the 7, 6, all unmatched numbers. The night, there's no double there, so I wouldn't play that one. Virginia Islands don't have it. Let's do Vermont. Vermont. A lot of these numbers today are high, so be very careful about that. Like this one here too, the 9s. I wouldn't play this. I think it's going to be a double that comes out, but I would play the 9, the 3, and the 2. Same thing for the evening. I play the 3, the 9, and the 5. Vermont, Virginia. I wouldn't play the day. There's no unmatched. There's no double there. The night, I would play the 9, the 6, and the 4. All unmatched numbers. Washington, I don't think they have it. That's not pick 4. West Virginia. This would be an alright one to pick. I would pick the 2, the 1, and the 7, all unmatched numbers. Wisconsin. If you want to do this one, you play the 4, the 7, and 9, all unmatched numbers. I wouldn't play the evening. Last one. Wyoming. I don't think, maybe they don't have it. They don't have it. Okay, so I skimmed through all the numbers today. So if you guys like these videos, you like me covering all the states, then I want to try and do that. I'm not going to have another video out for a couple days. I won't have another prediction videos out for like another 3 days, but I'll try to have. I'm gonna try to make some videos in between that. So, other than that, guys, please remember, play responsibly. I'm not responsible for any profit or loss. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's not a guarantee. It's still gambling at the end of the day. So anyway, if you like this video, hit the subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in future.